What is up, and what's going on, guys? Simpzy here, and today for you I have another episode of my FIFA 14 Paris Saint-Germain Career Mode. Now, in today's episode we have two matches. The first one is against Saint Etienne. I think that's how you pronounce it. I do apologise if it's wrong, sorry. I'm obviously not French, so I'm not too sure how to pronounce it. Saint Etienne, that's how I'll pronounce it. I'll put in the comment section down below. I'm sure you guys will correct me anyway. So that's the first match of this episode, the League One match. They're currently second, above Monaco. So it looks like they're going to be title contenders along with me and Monaco, Marseille as well. So I'll go a little bit off track there. In the second game today, we have a match against Arsenal at the Emirates, I do believe. And that's going to be very interesting. Since we won against Real Madrid 1-0, and then we won against Galatasaray, we lost against Galatasaray 2-1. If we could beat Arsenal, we can definitely... I don't know where they'll put us in the... I'm sure that's either going to put us second or first, because we beat Real Madrid, and I'm sure they'll be beating Arsenal shortly. So we managed to get off with a good start in our League One match. Ibrahimović managed to get on the score sheet. Marcelo with an absolute horrendous touch. Unfortunately, couldn't get the ball. Cavani with an interception, and the shot gets parried by Ruffler. I can't quite remember his name. I actually played him in my 2012, or maybe it was 13, Newcastle Career Mode, whatever that was, and he was absolutely beast in that. Bloody Cavani with an amazing through ball from Sergio Ramos, just misses the bar. Nice tackle from Mantuidi to Cavani. He's got a yellow card there. Ibrahimović couldn't quite get past the block from Kurt Zouma, and Cavani's been playing absolutely spectacular for me. Him and Ibrahimović up front is just godly as hell. Ibrahimović, nice through ball to Marco Reus, the playmaker of the team, and a really good finisher as well, with a good shot there. Fucking look at that. If that went in, that would have been a definitely contender of the top 5 goals of the season. Just the way he just did two players and finished a lot better than what Ibra and Cavani could do. But we're still only 1-0. I lately haven't been able to put away my chances. I'm not too sure why. I've been creating some, but I just haven't been scoring. Ibra nearly scored a goal there. I'm sure, what the fuck, you get blocked twice, and then that last shot just got parried. It was pretty shit. But we ended up winning that match 1-0. I am playing on world class, and these guys are second, so that's a pretty good result. That finesse from Ibra from outside the box was incredible. 11 shots, 7 on target, and we really did dominate them, but we just couldn't put our chances away. They didn't have one shot on my goal. You would think that we would be scoring a lot more goals than them. So we did have a Copa League match against Lens, and we ended up barely winning. We drew 2-2, and then we ended up winning on penalties 4-3. We had a match against Lorente. Lavezzi ended up picking up 2 goals. Ibrahimović unfortunately picked up an injury, and I did actually swap Menez out for Cavani. And unfortunately, Ibrahimović is out for 8 weeks. For fuck's sake. 8 weeks. That's the same. I can't remember if it was 8 or 6 that Cavani was out for. Looking in the bottom right hand corner, we're currently leading the table. I just want to quickly talk about, before I talk about Ibra's situation, Arsenal and Real Madrid are currently tied. So if we can beat Arsenal, that definitely pushes Real Madrid further up. But fucking Ibrahimović was injured. So we're in November at the moment. November 6th is this match. So we still have the January transfer window. I'm probably going to have to bring in another striker because of that. And yeah, because I know Menez is good, but we don't have any replacements after that. We have some other young guns, I guess, but I probably want another striker to kind of replace him. Royce can play as the striker. I could bring on De Bruyne as well. He could be my center attacking mid, put Royce as striker with Cavani. Also, Lavezzi can play it as well. So we still have a couple of options, or you can put the comment section down below me to bring players. So the first half was pretty nil-nil. Nothing really outstanding there. I'm playing Cavani and Lavezzi up front, and I'm basically just going to do some substitutions here. Pastore in FIFA 13, sorry. He was such an amazing player. I fucking loved him in FIFA 13, but unfortunately, because he's a left mid, I couldn't really play him all that too much, and a glitch happened here. It said, please reconnect your controller, when obviously that was a pretty terrible shot from Giroud. I don't even know why he bothered to do that. Yeah, so it's just a glitches, that's why. De Bruyne making some plays here to Lavezzi. Finds, who's this? Januzaj on the way through. Januzaj with a pretty decent shot, and Januzaj, he's been a really good player for his price, and the way he's been growing as a player. He can definitely be a replacement for one of the right or left. Obviously, Lavezzi is probably older, so he'd be a good replacement for Lavezzi in maybe the next couple of years. I fucking love Januzaj. Obviously, I'm a Manchester United supporter myself. I'm kind of biased, but he has a pretty good growth rate. Not like the likes of Bakali, but he's still a very good player. We end up winning that match 1-0, and that kind of cements our top place of the Champions League table. And there's the fucking results for the other Champions League matches. We ended up having a match against Nice. We won 5-0, and fucking Marco Reus picked up an injury. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, now we've got Reus out. He's out for 7 days. If he was out for like 7 weeks, I would have been in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. So we had another match here. We ended up winning 2-1. Marquinhos and Cavani managed to get up on the score sheet. And it is time to end the episode here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through and left a like, that is fantastic. I can't thank you guys enough for that. And after you've watched this video, you go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. So this has been Simpzy. I'm at Lays, my friends. Goodbye.